Okay, let's get into today's questions.
Hey, let's do it.
If you have any questions, you're watching this live, which a lot of you guys are, just leave your comments and your questions down in the live chat. That's why I've got my laptop over. I will pull over the notes from the live chat into my notes, and we'll get your question read online.
Cool.
First one is from David on Facebook.
Okay.
I only put my trash can out about once a month normally. Is there a trash fee they need to base it on? If there is a fee, they need to base it on how much trash you produce. Certainly you can figure out a way to tell if they pick up trash at your house or not on trash day. David on Facebook.
True. That is, but just for that to be uniform, it's kind of the same way, services on property taxes. I mean, we've got the fire department that we fund through property taxes and income tax and such, but fortunately, folks don't always need or use them on a regular basis. So I'd hate to have folks say, well, I don't want to pay that part of my tax or a fee towards, public safety because I never need the fire department, or I've never had to, had to call the police to my house. But that was just a uniform way to do it. I mean, now property deductions, I mean, if folks have those filed through the county auditor, which are the tax deductions for over 65, disabled, blind, and then we also have the separate income a restriction application folks can fill out too. So there's opportunities for folks to get a discounted fee on that, but it was just a way to do it uniform as a user fee as opposed to pay to go, because I know the same argument was made by a few folks that came to the meeting that said, we go to Florida for 3 months out of the winter. I mean, we shouldn't have to for that, but kind of the same way they don't stop paying property taxes as a whole for everything, because I guess you could do this the same way with a lot of things. The streets, if you don't use particular streets or so. I mean, so kind of opens a can of worms.
Gotcha. Next question is from Kelly on Facebook. Are we still going to have to bag everything like we do now? Sticks, boxes, pizza boxes, etc.
Yes. I mean, the way trash is picked up will remain the same. Bagged trash needs to be bagged in the totes for trash. Recyclables are left loose. I mean, so if you're decided to continue to curbside recycle, those are not to be put in bags. And actually the Kroger bags and shopping plastic bags are not good to be recycled. Those should be taken back to the store if they've got barrels and such for those, because those can wreak havoc on the separating machines at the recycling center. But trash itself, still bagged. If you've got yard waste or vegetation this time of year, folks are picking up or cleaning up their gardens and such, bag those, set those outside next to your totes, and one of the rear loader trash trucks, because we do the regular totes or trash trucks with the arms to grab the totes, but then also a rear loader for loose items, such as bagged leaves, sticks, and vegetation or other items that may not have made their way into the tote. But yes, continue to bag trash to be picked up.
Okay. Next question from Tim on Facebook. Can we swap out old trash totes for new ones? Tim on Facebook.
Eventually. I mean, I know once we begin with the totes, because the people have the options to either do a trash and recycling or two trash, that will need the totes that we have on hand, or that we'll be bringing in for those that want that second tote. And then once I think folks are set on there, then orders can probably be made or requests made for new totes. Now, if you've got a lid that's damaged or a wheel that's damaged, if there's damage to the tote itself, definitely give the street department a call so they can make arrangements either to swap that out or get the part replaced. But initially, no, it'll just be those that want a second trash tote. And then once those are in, then we can look at replacing existing ones that may be past their life.
Got it. Next question from Beth.
Yeah.
How can we make the city safer for our children? What programs do we have that are implemented in encouraging self-esteem, better home lives, better school days, better decision making? What can I do as a common citizen to help with this? Also, what steps can we take to bring Turning Point USA to Kokomo?
So I'm assuming keeping the kids safe. It wasn't necessarily through public safety, through law enforcement and such, but with
Sounds
that,
like more mental health.
but really there are opportunities, I think, in various nonprofits. I mean, the schools do a good job. I mean, encourage kids to participate in after-school activities and clubs and such. I know the Mental Health America of Wabash Valley has their little cafe on Walnut Street where high school kids can come and hang out and socialize and share ideas and just hang out. YMCA is a good opportunity. The Carver Center, I mean, there's a lot of after-school programs there. Churches often have programs as well that are available. Our Parks Department tries to do activities. More of the leagues are for the adults as opposed to kids, but organized sports is good too. But I think more than anything, communicate. I mean, it's great to be to know what's going on in your kid's life. I mean, kids, especially when they get to teenage, they don't want you meddling. They make you think that you're a helicopter mom or helicopter dad or something. But I mean, just having conversations with the kids to know where they are, who they're hanging out with, and what might be troubling them is a perfect first start for that. I know we all get busy in our lives, and I'm guilty of that too, that we don't stop and take the time and really get into our kids' lives more often, and I think that is probably the best start. So one way to get involved or to help make a difference, talk to our Parks Department. If you want to start a league of some sort, I mean, check with your church to see if there's there's opportunities. I mean, you can volunteer through United Way or some of the other organizations that have initiatives or have walks or benefits or such. That is a good way to get kids involved.
I have a suggestion. Kokomo Curtain Call Theater for Children. If you want your kids to be more confident and have better self-esteem, it's a great program. Great program. Speaking of live theater, let's give a shout out to Rocky Horror, a picture show immersive experience here in Kokomo. Last year, Kokomo experienced its first ever Rocky Horror picture show immersive experience, and it sold out in just 2 weeks.
Look out.
This October, it's back and bigger than ever and ready to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the cult classic with a new improved immersive experience for 2 nights only, October 24th and 25th at Ryan Hall.
Coming up.
Get ready for an outrageous experience of our evening of music, dancing, and audience participation. Participation at this legendary film comes to life like never before.
Look out.
Grab your costumes and friends and don't miss Kokomo's most anticipated Halloween event, the Rocky Horror Picture Show immersive experience at Ryan Hall. Follow Ryan Hall on Facebook for more details and get your tickets now at ryanhallevents.com.
24th and 25th.
Love it. Next question is from Nikki on Facebook. Hey. The sidewalk in front of the Radish downtown is a crater. Please fix it before someone is seriously injured.
Yeah, I noticed that too. So it's the spot is around one of the Indiana American Water that I know there was a water main break down at that area, and I think that was one of the spots that they were supposed to come back and restore. So yes, that's going to be a conversation with our engineering department to reach out to Indian American Water to get that restored to where it was before or better. So know exactly what she's talking about.
Got it. Next question is from Robin on Facebook. Center Road from Park to Dixon has become a racetrack. Can something be done before a tragedy happens? Young drivers are going at extreme speeds. It is loud and obnoxious. Robin on Facebook.
Just stepping up patrols. And so when we get officers available and down in that area, we can start patrolling. They're not going to be there all the time, but put some measures up. Hesitate putting speed bumps down through there just because of that stretch. Don't want to necessarily lower the speed limit because posted signs, if they're not driving the speed limit now, they're not going to as well. But the best way would be, just to get more dedicated patrols there when we can make the time to be there and try and catch them when they do. So we will definitely take note of that, and maybe trying to find a way, maybe put the radar sign up there as well to bring folks' attention to that as well. As long as the kids don't look at that and go, man, I'm going to see how fast I can go.
Sure. Yeah, dear me. Yeah. Next question from Tom on Facebook. Are you ever going to pave North Washington Street? Seems the south side of Kokomo still gets all the attention. Tom on Facebook.
Yeah, so that's if things work out, that's something we're still going to knock out yet this year. So pray for decent weather, and if it doesn't get addressed and done yet this fall, it'll be top of the list for spring of next year. So yes, that North Washington from around Jefferson, where we opened it back up, all the way up to, I believe, we're going to take it to Morgan Street. So cross your fingers that Mother Nature continues to work with us and we're able to, again, knock that out.
Got it. From Jordan on Facebook, what would the mantis be for Halloween this year? We love seeing the bunny accessories in the spring. Is that Community First runs that now?
Well, I don't know if they run that now. I mean, it's sitting on their property. So
yeah.
I'm not sure who climbed up there to throw the bunny ears on it, but I'm sure that somebody, if they put a jack-o'-lantern in one of his hands or something, like he's trick-or-treating or something, but we can definitely see who might. And I don't know, with the Superman movie coming up, maybe we'll put a cape on.
Love it. Got it. So. Next was from Angelina on Facebook. Is there any update on the Kokomo Soccer Club fields?
The Kokomo Soccer Club field. So where they're playing now is probably what she's alluding to. I mean, those are owned by Haynes International, and with their expansion, they're going to need that ground. We've seen that the Kokomo Soccer Club has started to utilize more area in the Wildcat Soccer Complex just off of Markland, where Berkeley tees into Markland. They're across from the jail. So a few more fields are being utilized and set up there. Thought is to continue to work on developing that and have that continue to be the complex to see what can work. But there's a few other discussions to be had if alternative areas are needed, if the space and conditions there at the soccer complex off of Markland are not, I guess, able to be fully utilized.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. Next question is from Brad on Facebook. Are there any other manufacturing prospects looking at Kokomo? We have a lot of people from the battery plant that are currently on extended layoff that could use a good job. Battery plant is obviously an epic fail. Brad on Facebook.
Okay. Working on it. I mean, we work with site selectors that approach the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, and as they look at Indiana, if they feel that Central Indiana in our area is interested or interesting to them, then they reach out to us. But right now, nothing specific. But again, we get working with the IEDC, keeping in contact with them, as well as the Greater Kokomo Economic Development Alliance and their initiatives as well. So hopefully as things continue to develop and we get housing completed, hotel conference center, a few more amenities and such that make Kokomo a little more attractive to those industries, eventual employees or workers, hopefully that will entice some to come. So we'll keep trying.
Got it. Mark on Facebook. Got a long one here. Mm-hmm. Hello. So I have a suggestion for the city, and I'm sure if y'all liked it, y'all could probably make something happen, possibly. Okay. LOL. But back home in Houston, we have this thing called critical mass. It's where everyone who likes to bicycle around or just wants to have some fun and a good time meet in downtown for the last Friday of the month. They'll usually do 15 to 25 miles and always have a halfway point so everyone can chill, catch up, and just socialize. And it's usually 1,000 to 1,500 people each time. And it's all types of bikes, and it's people who just want to stay active, while some may have a drink, bring their big speakers, or simply just have a good time. But it's really fun and a great time back home. Of course, the numbers wouldn't be the same compared to a smaller city. But I know if it was organized and could get the word out, the city of Kokomo would definitely enjoy it and like it. I've only been a month here, but it's a lovely small city that I can see for sure expanding. Plus, it's free for everyone. But just wanted to bring this up and suggestion to see what you think. Brad or Mark on Facebook.
Yeah. So
Welcome to Kokomo, Mark.
Yeah. Welcome to Kokomo. There is a bicycle group that meets, I think it's once a month during the summer months, or I guess as long as it stays relatively warm, and bike to different areas. But I don't know that they've ever organized anything like that. I'd be interested to see what that looked like and how the course was mapped off.
Yeah.
If they had to, get law enforcement, or in our case, emergency management agencies to help block off streets as folks came by and such. But depending on the logistics, I'm sure that there'd be either the bicycle group, the club road runners are more running than cycling, but there may be a few enthusiasts in there. It could be something the Parks Department looks into as well. But I guess just the logistics of it all, 'cause it'd be great to utilize our trail system in that capacity. But because the trails cross so many streets, you'd have to kind of check and look at the safety of that. But yeah, definitely something to look into. I'd have him check either get in touch with folks at the bicycle club or through our Parks Department to have them check into it.
Could be cool.
Could be.
Eddie,
hey,
coming in hot. He wants to know, when is your term over so we can get a non-corrupt mayor? Eddie on Facebook.
Okay. I guess my terms will be up. This term would be up at the end of 27. If I decide to run again, I guess if enough folks don't, or if somebody ends up running and I don't get enough votes to succeed, then my term would be up at the end of 2027. Otherwise, might keep go one more term. So I don't know. And I guess if he's saying so, if there's something in particular that he's referring to as being corrupt, I'd be happy to sit down and find it, because I don't know what he's talking about. I mean,
I think there's a reason he didn't.
If you give an example, I'd be happy to try and explain, or whatever. If he's following a particular Facebook page and thinks that all the information that's thrown down on there is correct, then that's unfortunate, because it's not. So be happy to chat with him.
Love it. Les on Facebook. When I got annexed in, the only thing I got was higher taxes and free trash pickup. Shake my head, Les says.
Well, he also got police protection and fire protection. I know they're saying, well, we had fire protection from a volunteer fire department, and law enforcement or police protection from the sheriff deputies if they're around. But as I understand it, once you folks are inside an incorporated city limits, their homeowners insurance premium goes down, because you've got quicker and better fire protection services and law enforcement. I mean, so there was the benefit there. But I guess depending on where he lives, we could be working on, getting street lights. Don't know if maybe he didn't get street paved or something, but if he wants to shoot me his address, we can see where certain other services that he's looking for or expecting, where they might be in process.
Got it. Some comments in the live chat too. Oh. Andy says, many folks would love to see you have another term, Mayor. Also, Jerry says, easy to call somebody corrupt behind the keyboard. Sad young man. True. So got some feedback there in the chat today. The next few comments or questions came from a clip from last week's show when we were talking trash, as I have called it so far. So we're just going to read through this quick. But basically, Ryan, so basically you didn't listen to anyone in the community. Thanks for charging us for something that barely gets done in the first place. Darcy says, total BS on the income limitations, because some people make more money. They have to pay more for trash removal. Lower the price and charge everyone the same. Danny on Facebook as well. Always after more money. Property taxes doubled. City taxes and fees are out of control. We don't even get our street plowed in the winter. County did a way better job, says Danny. Let's see. Is this also... will something be sent to us to fill out for help, or do we go inside City Hall for that? I just got put on disability, and what they gave me, I can't even pay my bills. So what if I can't afford another bill? So she's asking, where does she go if she needs help paying the trash fee bill?
Yes, so that application would be at City Hall, either down in the utility office or on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Probably ought to make that available online. There might be a link,
Sure.
but you'd have to print it off and then get it to City Hall.
Got it.
Make that available for folks.
It's like a parody account. Howard on Facebook. That money will end up being used besides the trash. The only ones that got trashed are the people the mayor just keeps screwing over, and the council saved one. Or minus one. I don't know. Maybe he's talking about one of the councilmen that didn't vote for this. The only one who listened to the people he represented. Watch here, and this mayor is going to ask for even more money. This money will be funneled elsewhere, says a fake Facebook account called Howard Tipton on Facebook. And then Brenda, and there was some comment, I think, too, where recycling was being mentioned about recycling being taken away. So Brenda says, so just screw the environment and stop recycling, as well as Lynn commented, no more recycling. Is it happening now? Why and why not? I don't remember us saying that.
Yeah, no, I mean, folks have the option of the 2 totes, you can have a trash tote and a recycling tote, or 2 trash totes. And, really the reason for that is because, unfortunately, there are people that aren't using the tote for recycling anyhow. They're throwing trash in the recycling tote as a second trash tote. We're putting that option out there so that if those that would rather have a second trash tote and don't care about recycling, don't care about the efforts to try and save the environment and such, would rather just go ahead and use it for trash. It's just, let's not pretend. Let's go ahead and give you a second one. And do that. We put that option out there just because there's a handful of bad recyclers, if you want to call it that just use that tote for trash anyhow.
Got it. Sam says we should just dump all of our trash out at City Hall. So please don't do that. That would not be great. Vito on Facebook. He was very nice to me at the Kokomo Post Halloween party. God bless, says Vito.
Very good.
What a great guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we are getting questions in. We are ready for to transfer into our live chat questions. So let me read this first one, and then we will go from there. Okay. So when will those corners be replaced? We watch cars blow past stop buses on Dixon all the time. Two during one drop off on Friday. It's not safe already, and eliminating the curb makes it more dangerous for students at those stops. Caitlin on live chat.
Yeah, well, hopefully when the crews get back in tomorrow, I don't think we're expected to have any rain, so hopefully they'll be getting to those this week. Got it.
Okay, I'm trying to pull over notes. Sorry. Audra on live chat. Is there a limit to how many number of dogs you are allowed to have in Kokomo?
There
how many dogs you got
is. I was thinking it was 3. I'd have to go back through the ordinance because multiple dogs could, 1, be a nuisance, and 2, it could give the appearance of having a kennel and such. And so if there's a question in regards to a neighbor or property that has multiple dogs, they should call code enforcement and have it investigated.
Maybe it's theirs, dog. Tiffany on live chat. Thank you for keeping Halloween trick-or-treating to just one night this year. Last year was too chaotic. Much appreciated. No question. Just thanks going to the season of Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I know it's mixed reviews. There are some that loved the extra night, because they trick-or-treat one night and kids stay home and, and hand out candy the next and such. But hopefully adding that extra hour might give the younger kids time to get out and hit it for an hour or 2 and come back and hand out candy at the end of the night. But sure. There's so many trunk or treat opportunities these weekends in October that we know that there's plenty of opportunity for kids to get use out of their costumes, get some candy, and even, that'd even be fun too. I mean, you can take advantage of that, participate in a trunk or treat at the church. You can decorate the car, the kids can handle the candy, there. So, decided to go back to one, especially since Halloween fell on Friday night.
Yeah, I was going to say this year is different because it's, it's on Friday night, so it works out really well. Next question. Let's see. Cynthia on live chat. Are we ever going to get our skating rink back for the weekend for the kiddos? So
the skating rink back.
She wants to know if we're getting a skating rink that we could use on the weekends for the kids.
I don't know. I know back in I think it was early 70s, the Carver Center tried it for a couple summers in a row, and then it got too costly, or I forget what the reason was that they stopped it, that they had only done it 1 or 2 summers. But I don't know that we've looked into that or would consider it. Might be something to look into.
Was that a city ran skating rink?
I think that I don't think the city did it. I think it was the Carver Center that organized it themselves.
Got it.
But as for an indoor skating rink, no plans that the city has. Now, if an investor came and has a location and wants to talk about the project and see how the city might be able to help, we'd be all ears.
Got it. Jessica on live chat. We're looking at a house that's in city limits, but on a well and septic. Is it possible to tie into the city line, and at whose expense would that be? Also, the trash fee, is that per container or per home? Jessica on live chat.
Trash fee is just per home. It's not per container. The well and septic issue, it depends on if there's sanitation service and water service close by. There are some areas in the city that were annexed that services, and Indiana American Water provides the water service. And so if they've got a line close by, you could make arrangements with them to connect to that. Same way with sanitation. If we've got a sanitation line running close by in close proximity to the home, then you can tap in, and that would be at the owner's expense, as opposed to the city or the utility. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure. Indiana American Water can probably work the cost of the hookup into their bill. But there might even be a program. I don't know that there was. I don't think it would be a Barrett Law deal that we could work that and pay the hookup back over a certain amount of time. So you can check with the engineering department, see if there's any information on that, but it would be at the owner's expense, and only if the sewer line was already in close proximity to the property.
Gotcha. Next question is from Mateus on live chat. All the talk about trash. Why not answer the important question? When is trick or treating?
Halloween
see
night.
what he did there?
Uh-huh.
And I really built that up.
You did. That was good. Yeah.
And then it was about trick or treating.
Halloween night, October 31st, 5 to 9. I think Rocheville and Greentown are 5 to 8, but Kokomo's 5 to 9.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
We're crazy here in Kokomo. All right. Last one is from Jerry on live chat. I wonder how many people complaining actually go to the several meetings and the get-togethers together to voice their concerns / opinions. Sadly, the elected officials above the city have passed bills making these fees and taxes in order to make up the difference in what they have done. People are upset with local government, but don't blame the people that caused the problem. Time to go to the root of the problem and vote them out, as they see awfully comfortable using our money for anything and everything, leaving the city to pick up the pieces. Jerry on live chat.
Okay.
Not really a question.
Yeah, I don't think there's a question in there, but
okay. Yeah. Come to your city meetings. I think Jerry's trying to say, be a participant in your local city government and municipality. All right. Those are the questions we had today. So thank you for sending those in. If you have any more questions for next week's show, leave them in the chat below. We always go back and make sure we don't miss anything. Mr. Mayor, do you have a dad joke for us today?
Halloween's right around the corner, and you can never get the truth out of ghosts. They're
No?
terrible liars. Terrible liars.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can see right through them.
Because they're transparent. Because there it is. There, well done, Parker. Actually, there was one more. Amy wants to know, when is Defaball going to be open back up? Any idea?
I would have to check. I mean, that's Haynes International is working on, believe it or not, that's a bridge. So it's the access between plants that goes underneath Defenball, and the county's bridge inspector deemed that unsafe, and so they're in the process of repairing that. So hopefully, I'm not sure how far along they are, but we can check on it. I mean, hopefully, I would think, before winter hits. So it'd be great if they can get her done before Thanksgiving, but not sure how far along they are in this, since that's in a sense a private project that's being inspected by the county, since they're responsible for bridges.
Gotcha. Okay.
So hopefully soon.
Sweet. Love it. Everybody, thank you for watching this episode of the Mayor Tyler Moore Show, partnered with Robert Miller and Son Furniture. Go check out their kickoff sale they have going on right now, 25% off store-wide. Thank you to them for being a longtime partner of the show.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being a longtime watcher and listener of the show. We'll see you next time, Kokomo. Have a good week.
See you, Kokomo.